Okay, let's do this. Nasir, what is it? Nothing. Nothing we can do anything about it, at any rate. We're being followed by pirates. Really? I don't see any ships. Not by sea, by air. Look up. Are those birds? If they are, they must be huge. Those are lagoons, Ike. Ravens from Kilbus. Their black wings are an ill omen for all who see them. Titania, Soren, you noticed them coming as well? Yes. Soren and I saw them when we were discussing our plans from the aft decks. I heard stories, but they're really flying. Wow. We're still out of their range, but airborne foes can be especially troublesome. I prefer to avoid them altogether. Let's see if we can outrun them. From what I've been told, the flying corsairs of Kilbus and Phoenicus are far more cruel than any beast lagoons. Winged pirates. How am I supposed to fight against that? What was that? I felt like we hit something. Blast. We've run aground. We must be caught on the reef or something. Move it, lads. Get the ship free. Ike, the crows are coming. Pull together, everyone. Looks like we're in for a fight. Yeah, this does not look very favorable. Predictable humans sailed right into our trap without fail. Let's finish this quickly. It won't be long before Phoenicus or Goldoa takes an interest in what's happening here. Soren, do you have a plan? I've done research in the past. All members of the bird tribes are vulnerable to wind magic. I think it's safe to assume that they are also as susceptible to arrows as any other flyer. Wind magic and bows. Alright, everyone gather your weapons and prepare to meet the enemy on deck. I want a small group to remain below decks to protect Princess Alicia and the crew. We've never faced an enemy like this. I want everyone to stay together. Let's go! That sounds like a wonderful idea. Let's see. 5 speed to 7 speed, yeah, that seems pretty obvious. Defense. Yeah, we can make this work. I think this is okay, this formation, really. Start. All we have to do here is route. So, should be okay. You here, you here. When an enemy is standing right here, it counts as 2 spaces. So have your ranged attackers at the ready. This is what they look like up close. Let's speed this up. Thirteen's a start. I need to get you closer. Yikes. There we go. How unfortunate. There we go. Yeah, as long as you keep together, you'll be fine. Dang. Seems I have no other option. He's gonna crit me now. Nope, okay, good. There we go. They're also carrying a bunch of random treasures that they'll drop when you defeat them. HP, strength, skill, speed, defense. Good. We need all those stats right now. Caught up, at last. I'll do this on my own. I will not let them escape. Huh? What are those things? Giant birds? Disgusting. Could they be... Are they bird half-breeds? So, she's no longer red, but green. Okay. You do what you like, I guess. Strength, magic, resistance. And rank rank up. Cool. Now he's no longer weighed down by the wind magic. I'm gonna guarantee these hits right now. Before something really bad happens. The goose stone, cool. More of them will show up over time. The boss will move on his own eventually. Nothing else we can do right now. You! Why are you lollygagging about? Who are... I am Jill Fizzard, Wyvern Rider of Dayan, attached to Commander Har's battalion. I offer a truce. I cannot sit by and allow a human vessel to be attacked by subhuman degenerates. I will fight with you. We will accept no help from Dayan. This is no place for foolish pride. At this rate, the subhumans will devour you. I will not accept aid from anyone who thinks Lagoos are subhuman. What are you babbling about? I'm on your side. We'll talk after I chase off these crows. Bleed the half-breed. Hold on. What in the world is going on? So, if you spared Jill in the last chapter, then she'll join you automatically in this one. She comes equipped with the Lagoos Guard, which allows you to take half damage from Lagoos attacks. Very nice. And, well, Wyvern Riders are basically slower but stronger Pegasus Knights. Very, very useful. and have all the same weaknesses as Pegasus Knights do. So, enjoy. See, this is showing the damage before calculation. So it'll appear as 6 here, but when we actually go into battle, it'll be 3. There's another one, and another one. I think one more will show up before the boss decides to start moving. See, there's Lagoon's Guard in action. Oh no, he's gonna go right now. Okay. I'm expecting one more enemy though, at least. And I want to say too, if you're playing on Maniac mode, which, as a reminder, is exclusive to the Japanese version of this game, then there will be a couple of extra enemies to that pop up with more items to pick up. But seeing as this is hard mode, what we see is what we get. HP, magic, speed, luck, defense. Okay. Secret book that increases your skill by 2 points. That one's still far away yet. Yeah, you're fine over there. Poke. Okay. I'm just gonna place you here, I think, for now. Oh, nope. This is not the time for misclicks. I like that. Wait, 11. What were you again? 10? Or 9? 9. It's worth a shot. You over here. Get closer. Smack. That's unfortunate. Like, really. Like, really and truly, that's... Oh well. Sometimes that just happens. Oh, you're about to exit from your animal form, aren't you? Okay. I'll place it over here instead then, so that way you can... There's the last enemy. Ugh. Not used to fighting on these confined docks, are you, human? Funny, but I don't feel confined at all. Without wings, you're nothing but food for crows. Don't get ahead of yourself. Take this. Ooh, make short work of that guy. Seraph robe. Nope. Plunder away. King Nexala has given us his blessings. I'm falling. Well, hey, at least he didn't get wet. Magic, speed, resistance. And a blue gem. Blue gems are worth more than red gems. Okay. Luck is the best stat. Oh, no crit for me. How sad. Still got a level up out of it, though. HP, strength, resistance. I'll take it. And one for you. And just like that, we're all done. HP, strength, skill, speed, luck, defense. Much better. And a coin. Is everyone alright? I'll check on injuries. Those crows make fierce opponents. Nasir, how's the ship? Completely immobilized. We can't shake free of this reef. I feel useless just waiting around here. There has to be something I can do to help. Hey, Ike, where are you going? Should you be leaving the ship? Nothing's getting done sitting around here. I just want to go ashore and see what I can see. What? Hold on, Ike. You can't. That's... Ike, behind you! You there! What are you doing? Huh? This could be trouble. This is Goldoan territory. Outsiders are not permitted. No, wait, you don't understand. Our ship has run aground. There's nothing we can do. We're stuck here. Then return to your ship. What happens to Bayort is none of our affair. That's ridiculous. You're complete. You have been warned. You will not be warned a second time. Shift into turbo! Hey! Cease this at once. What do you think you're doing? My Lord Prince. Man of the Bayort, my countrymen were discourteous. I ask that you forgive them. Who are you? I am Kurtnaga, Prince of Goldoa. The Prince? Now we're getting somewhere. Thanks to some Kilvas pirates, our ships run aground. Can you lend us any help? What is it? You can't help us, can you? I am not used to being addressed in such a direct manner. I was taken off guard. My apologies. No, I didn't. If anyone should apologize here, it's me. My father had a great deal to say about my lack of etiquette. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Please, pay it no mind. I am more concerned with the misfortune your journey has met. Of late, the ravens have grown ever more barbarous, and this cannot stand. My father will lodge a formal protest with Kilvas, I assure you. In the meantime, we shall help you with your ship. Gareth, direct the orders to push their ship free. At once! Shift into turbo!
Dragons. They're all dragons. They're huge and so strong. It's incredible. It's overwhelming.
Yeah, it is. Goldoa is the land of the dragons. More than any other Lagoose tribe, they are known for their longevity. I've heard tales of Goldoans still living who flew the skies when the goddess herself still walked the land. How is it you know so much about Goldoa? Everything I've learned comes from books. Goldoa itself no longer has any contact with the outside world. Seeing them now, it's like a dream. So this is good fortune, is that what you're saying?
She's saying we got lucky. For once, our recklessness actually got us out of trouble.
What's that supposed to mean? We have moved your ship safely without harm to you or your vessel. Thanks. My subjects tell me your ship was indeed lodged against the reef. However, there is no structural damage to your ship. You need not interrupt your journey. That's good news. Thank you. Is there anything else you require? If you need food or fresh water, we can replenish your supplies. That would be most appreciated. We are beginning to run low on water. As for food, any fruit, meat, fish, anything fresh would be wonderful.
It shall be done. Gareth, will you see to it?
Yes, at once.
I know that Goldoa does not engage in trade with other nations, but will you accept gold in payment? Do not worry about payment. But you've done so much for us when you could have just left it out here to die. We must repay you somehow. Sweet courtesy is ever the herald of hospitality. Will this suffice to explain my actions? Hospitality? Isn't that for guests? As you know, Goldoa prefers isolation. We rarely see foreigners, especially Beork, and even more rarely do we treat with them. Chance has brought us together, and I am grateful for this opportunity. In fact, I wish we could feast a while and converse. Sorry about that, had a little brain fart. However, my father would never allow it. You can't expect us to accept so generous a gift. But I do. I insist that you consider it a personal gift from Goldoa's prince. However, I have made you uncomfortable, so if you feel you must decline... No, of course not. I will be happy to accept your gift. We appreciate it. I'm so pleased to understand. Ike, Captain Nasir wants to depart as soon as possible. Understood. Well then, I beg your leave. Prince Kurtnaga, I won't forget your kindness. Thank you. It was my pleasure. Take care. Farewell, Beork. May your journey be safe. My Lord Ike, is something amiss? First, those ravens attack us, and then a band of Goldoan dragons rescues us. I can't understand how they are all considered Lagoos. Is that strange? No, I see what you're saying. Just as there are both good and evil Beork, there must be good and evil Lagoos as well. But they are so distinct in appearance, it is tempting to assume each race is, as a whole, intrinsically good or evil. Aye, that it is. The beast tribes of Gallia and the dragons of Goldoa seem so honorable, and the birds of Kilwas and Phoenicus seem so cruel. It seems so easy to reduce them all to good or evil. I'm sure it can't be as simple as that. Look at us, Beork. Danes are evil and Crimeans are not. It's as simple as that. Well, wait. There were those prejudiced fools we met in port. They weren't all that honorable. Maybe you're right. Much of what seems good or evil is simply a matter of perspective, Ike. Many conditions affect our judgment. Drawing a definitive line is nigh impossible. Nasir, where have you been? You vanished without a trace. I am uncomfortable around dragons. I thought it would be better if I stayed below in my cabin. My apologies. Now that you mention it, Soren seems to have disappeared as well. Have you seen him? Perhaps he's feeling nauseated. For one unaccustomed to sea travel, it's not uncommon. Right, I think I'll check up on him later. The wind is picking up. I believe I will go and check on the condition of our sails. Keep yourselves warm up here. It's a chill wind that blows in these waters. Princess Silencia, you should be returning to your cabin. What about you, my Lord Ike? I'll stay on deck a little while longer. I have a lot to think about. Would you mind if I stayed here with you? I won't be any bother. It's alright with me. Oh, thank you. Cool. Alright, next is Chapter 13, A Guiding Wind. Here's our report. Didn't get any money that time, but we're not in any, not any real big crunch for it, so we're okay. Commander, how are you? Staring at the sea, I see? I know you. You're George, right? You make weapons for us? No, George buys used ware. I'm his twin brother. Well, mostly his twin. He has blonde hair, you see. My name is Daniel. Just remember that I have brown hair and that George has blonde, and you'll be fine. Brown hair, Daniel, and weapons. Blonde hair, George, and items. I think I'll remember. Fantastic. Say, can I ask you a quick question? You're a battle expert, right? You fought a lot? Enough, yeah. What is it? Picture this. Let's say there are two ships, and suppose there are planks connecting the ships at 3 different points. Alright, I'm picturing it. Now then, soldiers from one ship are about to attack the other one. Imagine the defending side has fewer soldiers. If they want to mount a solid defense, what should they do? Excuse me. Seems clear enough to me. Position the soldiers with the best defense on the planks. Soldiers like cavaliers and knights. I see. So you would hold the enemy at bay by using your strongest allies to block the primary crossing points. Then you'd want to have your long-range attackers lined up behind the tougher units barring the bridges. I'm talking about anyone with javelins, axes, or magic. You'd be able to do a lot of damage without much risk. Sounds like a good plan, but it seems rough on the soldiers defending the bridges. You'd want to heal them often, obviously, but maybe there's a way to reduce the damage they take. It's a stretch, but what if I don't attack them at all? That way, they won't run the risk of getting counterattacks. It's not a bad idea. Great, thanks. That gave me some good ideas. Ideas? For what? Oh, my brother and I have been playing a war game. I've lost 4 times in a row now. A war game? We'll let you join in if you bring some parchment and quill. Come see us anytime if you're curious. See you later. Maybe I shouldn't have been so serious with him. Next. Well, well, if it isn't our commander, what brings you down here? I was just on my way to the deck. Oh, I see. That's too bad. I had a story I wanted to share with you. A story? Mm-hmm. And quite a ripping yarn it is, too. Interested? Well, not really. Oh, you're so rude, and after you were so sweet the other day. What are you going on about? When those crows attacked, I had wanted to see what they looked like, so I was hiding on the deck watching, and I had heard they could fly, of course, but I had no idea they could fight. I thought one of them had a drop on you, and I couldn't help myself. I cried out, "Commander, watch out!" I thought I heard a strange shrieking sound. That was you? And upon hearing my sweet voice, Commander, you turned around and brought down that crow with one shot. It was awe-inspiring. Not really. He was exhausted from the battle. He could barely move. And that's why when you first caught my eye, my dynamic young commander. Is that why your hand always lingers on mine when you hand me my equipment? Oh no, have I been too obvious? Maybe I should send one of the others down to pick up our gear from now on. You're embarrassed, aren't you? You're so cute when you're being coy. But once I set my sights on a man, I will never let him get away. Remember that. Now how the heck was that 2 stars? Oh well. Hey. What do you want? Is there any reason you're still on our ship? The crows are gone. The truce is over, isn't it? I have a duty. As a Daean soldier, I cannot allow a Crimean princess and her band of mercenaries to run free where they will. If you want to start a fight, you're on the right path. Think you could take us all on your own? Because if you want to get your friends, I won't stop you from leaving the ship. Watching you all fight those crows like a band of street rats with sticks, I could see you were no match for me. But even if I were to leave the ship, the land is too far away for me to reach. Nonsense. I can see you land in the distance from time to time, and I thought you could go anywhere on that wyvern of yours. No wyvern can fly that far without resting, and these islands are thick with happy scum. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't leave the ship. Then let me ask you, why did you follow us alone knowing that? I wanted to be recognized. I wanted my deeds to earn me fame. A soldier has little else to strive for. And yet you soldiers sneer at mercenaries. At least we fight for something real. There are some dumb soldiers in this world. You leave us no choice. I'll take you as far as Benyon. But as long as you're on my ship, you will not utter the phrase, half-beast. If you can't agree to this condition, I'll kick you off the ship right now. Alright. I'm just saying, there has to be something more we can do. Boyd, you're not making any sense. I understand your enthusiasm to help Ike, but try to explain what you mean. We can't do anything until we know exactly what it is you want to do. You're so impatient, Oscar. I was just getting to it, alright? Impatient? You're calling me impatient? You're so impatient you can barely be bothered to put your armor on. Nag, nag, nag. Listen, I think we should come up with an unstoppable killer attack. Something only we can do. An unstoppable attack? That sounds good. Doesn't it? I'm glad you approve, Pee-wee. Don't call me Pee-wee. It is a fine plan, but you haven't explained what this new attack is supposed to be. How do we do it? Hey, I came up with the idea. It's your job to figure out the details. Make it cool, though, Oscar. Boyd, this plan sounds, oh dear, how do I put it? Let me do it. I'll think of a great one. No way, forget that. It's too much for your little Pee-wee brain. I told you, don't call me that! They may not like to admit it, but they certainly are close. This conversation is interesting because, although it doesn't give you anything right away, this does open up a flag for another conversation later down the line. If Oscar is class changed and has bows for a secondary weapon, and if Boyd is class changed into a warrior, then you'll get that other thing. It's gonna be pretty cool, trust me. Let's see. Ooh, light magic is available. So, if you promote a priest into a bishop, then you can use light magic. I'll buy 2 just for the sake of it. And more of the same over here. Okay. I'll do that for now. Okay, gonna do my usuals here, and see you in a bit.